Hi, I'm Chris Thompson with Accenture. I'm here at RiskMinds 2015 with Jamie Woodruff, and we're talking about cyber risk. So Jamie, I know you're a regular here at RiskMinds, and you define yourself as an ethical hacker, you're a security consultant, but tell me, ethical hacking, how does that work? How do you define that?
Well, I mean, it's down to you as an individual. It's how you define your ethics. I mean, I'm very peculiar. I follow a strict code of ethics where I do a responsible disclosure scheme for 30 days. So I inform a company that's part of the responsible disclosure scheme, and I give them 30 days, and then if they don't reply in 30 days, then I'll go public in the best interests of the public. So if some software and some hackers might be exploiting that, by going public, it'll save a lot of people in the long run. Sometimes companies might come back to me and say, Jamie, can you give us 3 months to fix it? And I keep my mouth shut for them all 3 months. But yeah, it's just down to you as an individual. It's how you perceive that ethics. I mean, there's no strict guidelines that you follow. It's up to you as an individual. Very good.
I know you're working with a lot of financial services companies, doing penetration testing and training sessions and so forth. How's that working? Are they getting it? Are we making progress?
I mean, from like an employee perspective, yeah, but more of the management, they don't really understand the risks from the devices. So I tend to find the directors don't understand the technology, and it's very difficult to explain to them that they must keep themselves to themselves online and not leave devices lying around, USBs lying around. So it's very difficult to kind of get that point across. I mean, employees, they learn about it in training sessions all the time, but I do find it difficult to get through to the directors.
Interesting. So as you're doing that, it sounds like maybe people are the weakest link.
Yeah, that's correct. I mean, employees are the weakest link inside of a business. They don't understand the policies that are in place. I mean, yes, they get training for like an hour or two, and that's pretty much it. They're covered for the year, but this should be a regular occurrence. There should be training all the time. So I find that employees themselves, especially disgruntled employees, I mean, over 65% from McAfee Statistics 2013 stated that it was an employee inside of a company that actually breached and let go of the information. Now, this could be to do with bonuses in the financial sector. It could be do with grudges, with management, but it's down to the employees themselves. They need to understand that the threat is not just within the department, it's external as well.
Yeah, interesting. I know from a talk you gave on Monday here at the conference that it's not just people, though. There seems to be some real issues with Wi-Fi, certainly unsecured Wi-Fi, that it doesn't seem like corporate security is on top of. Tell me more about that and what can people do?
Yeah, I mean, when you go to a business now, you expect Wi-Fi. I mean, it's a part of life effectively now. Everywhere you go, you need wireless technology. I mean, sat here now, we're connected to the wireless devices. What people need to understand is you're not just using that device. A lot of people can see what you're doing. I mean, for instance, the hotel that we're at now, you can see thousands of people connected doing peer-to-peer. So you can then set up a man-in-the-middle attack and sniff information, see what they're sending, emails, different devices. And you made a valid point about VPNs earlier. I said, well, you can implement VPNs, and then obviously you've got data leakage before that could be sniffed and seen. So again, it's just down to the wireless access points. It's being aware of that threat existing. Don't transfer information you don't want other people to see. Whether it's secure, I guarantee there's probably somebody watching.
Right, interesting. So let me just finish with one last question. The future of hacking, it feels like it started very much as individuals. It feels that that's become more organized, especially if I hear about things like the Sony hack or the involvement of foreign nationals, foreign governments. Is that the future of hacking, or do you see it being both a decentralized and a sort of an organized problem?
Before, it was all about payments online. It was all about hacking to get money, and now it's all about data. It's all about who has the most data online and who can see that data. So I find it back in your day, you probably have terminals and using numerous different languages I can't even speak of. But nowadays, it's all a case of physical security. I mean, a lot of the hackers nowadays just dress up like I use quite a lot of different outfits: FedEx, UPS, Domino's. There's other brands available, and I dress up to try and infiltrate different companies. And that's what it's about now, is the physical security aspects of it. I mean, hackers are getting more and more sophisticated with their attacks. They're sitting inside of networks, they're sitting inside of web servers. They're not modifying any data, because as soon as the system administrators get onto them, it's going to be a lot difficult for them to get back into the future. So yeah.
Well, great. Well, Jamie, thank you very much for talking to us today. This is Chris Thompson and Jamie Woodruff at RiskMinds 2015.